Bismillah. In this video I am going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 2 2021 October-November Variant 1. Number 1. B is a prime number. B more than 60 less than 80. B is 2 less than a square number. Find the value of B. So you can check the square numbers between 60 and 80. Between 60 and 80 we have 64. Square number has square root 8, but 64, if you subtract 64 minus 2 you get 62, not a prime. The next square number after 64, 9 square, which is 81. 81, if you subtract 2 you get 79, and 79 a prime number divisible by itself and 1 only, so B equals 79. Number 2. Hangs flies from Los Angeles to Shanghai. The flight departs on Friday 22 July at 21:40. The flight takes 13 hours 35 minutes. The local time in Shanghai is 15 hours ahead of the local time in Los Angeles. Find the day, date and time in Shanghai when Hang's flight arrives. The starting time 21:40 and the flight takes 13 hours 35 minutes, so if we add the start time plus the time for the flight, so we have, you can use calculator to add 35:15. Now if we add, because the local time in Shanghai 15 hours ahead of the local time in Los Angeles, so we need to add 15, so plus 15, so now you have 50, 15. Now 50, 15, and we started on Friday, and this number more than 24, so minus 24, and your answer will be 26:15. Saturday, still this number more than 24, so minus 24, so now you have 2:15. Sunday, so now the day, Sunday, date, add 2 days for 22 July, so you have 24, and the time 2:15. B, the cost of the flight is $920. The exchange rate is $1 is 6.87 Chinese yuan. Find the cost of the flight in yuan. So $1 equals 6.87 Chinese yuan. So now $920 to convert them to yuan, cross multiply. So 920 times 6.87 divide 1, 6,320.4. Number 3, calculate. You can use your calculator to find this answer. The answer will be 3.1. Number 4, the number of the items that each of 22 people buy in a supermarket is shown in a stem and leaf diagram. Find the mode. The mode is the most common or the most repeated. We have 2 repeated 3 times. And if you look for the key, so 1 means 11, so 2 means 22, so the mode 22. Now find the median. To find the median, we have 22 values, even number, so we have 2 values at the middle. To find the order for them, 22 divided by 2, which is 11, so the 11th value, and the next one, which is the 12th value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 11, which is 29, and the 12th, which is 31, Add them, then divide by 2 to find the median. Number 5. The table shows the relative frequency of the games won by a football team. The number of games lost is twice the number of games drawn. Relative frequency means probability. So the number of games lost is twice the number of drawn. So we can write drawn x. So this is 2x. Now if we add all, so 3x plus 0.1 equals 1. So 3x equal 0.9. So divide by 3x equals 0.3. Now you can deduce that for drawn, the probability for drawn or the relative frequency for drawn 0.3, and for the lost 0.3 times 2, which is 0.6. Number 6, the scale drawing shows the position of two towns B and Q. The scale is 1 centimeter, represent 4 kilometers. Find the actual distance between B and Q. So with your ruler, we need to find the distance between B and Q. So use your ruler to find the distance between B and Q. The distance approximately 8.2 centimeter. Now the scale 1 centimeter equals 4 kilometers. So 8.2 equals how many kilometers? Cross multiply. So the answer for A will be 32.8. Now B, measure the bearing of town Q from B. Town Q from B, the bearing is the angle from the north clockwise, so we need to find this angle. Now using your protractor, you can find the angle. Start from 0. So the halfway between 60 and 70, so 65. So the bearing 65. So it's angle 65. Now see, town X is 28 kilometers from town B and on bearing 140. On the scale drawing, mark the position of town X. 28 kilometers. To find the distance on the map, you can use the map scale to find the distance on the map. 1 centimeter represents 4 kilometers. So how many centimeters represent 28? So cross multiply, you get 7 centimeters. So 7 centimeters from B. And bearing 140, so you need to use your protractor and measure angle 140, start from the north and move clockwise. Then draw line 7 centimeters. Now you have the protractor, so you can measure angle 140, start from the north, move clockwise. So this angle 140. Now draw line and take 7 centimeters on this line. So if we consider this 7 centimeters, so this is the town we need. Okay, Afifa? Without using calculator, work out 1 and 5 over 6 plus 2 over 5. So what is the first step?
Change 1 and 5 over 6 into improper fraction.
Yes, so 1 multiplied by 6 equals 6 plus 5. 11 over 6 plus 2 over 5. So the next step?
You can find the common denominator or multiply the denominators together. Cross multiply.
Yes. We can do that. We can multiply 6 by 5 and multiply 11 as well by 5. Multiply 5 by 6 and 2 by 6. Now you have
55 over 30 plus 12 over 30, yeah.
Equals
67 over 30.
67 over 30. Can you write as a mixed number because it's given to you?
2, 7 over 30.
2 and 7 over 30. 8. Solve the simultaneous equation. 4x minus 2y equal negative 13. Negative 3x plus 4y equals 11. Look for the coefficient of x, 4 and negative 3. Coefficient of y, negative 2 and 4. So, which is easier to eliminate, y or x?
Y.
how to eliminate y?
Multiply it by 2, the whole equation.
Multiply the first equation by 2. Then you have 8x
minus 4y
minus 4y.
equals to minus 26.
Yes, equal negative 26. And the second equation is the same, negative 3x plus 4y equals 11. Now to eliminate y, add or subtract?
Add.
Because different sign, positive 4 and negative 4. Now if we add, 4 and negative 4 cancel. 8 and negative 3.
5x.
So 5x equals?
Negative 15.
Negative 15. Divide by 5, divide by 5. So x equal negative 3. Now we can substitute in equation. So if we substitute in the first equation, so 4 into negative 3 minus 2y equal negative 13. So negative 12 minus 2y equals negative 13. Now we can transpose 2y to the other side and 13 to the other side. So 2y equals 13 minus 12, which is 1. So y equals 1 over 2 or 0.5. So x equal negative 3, y equal 0.5. Number 9, calculate the value of x. How to find the value of x?
You can use cos.
Yes, we have adjacent and we have hypotenuse in the right angle. So to find x equal cosine inverse 7 over 12 equals
54.3.
54.3 to 1 decimal. Number 10, a regular polygon has an interior angle 174. Find the number of sides of this polygon. From the interior, we can find the exterior. Exterior angle 180 minus the interior, minus 174 equals 6 degrees. So the number of sides equal the sum of the exterior, which is 360, divided by 6, equal 60 sides. Number 11, line L has an equation y equal 4 minus 5x. Find the equation of the line is perpendicular to the line L and pass through the point 0 and 6. So the gradient of line L equals negative 5, the coefficient of x. So the gradient of the perpendicular, negative reciprocal, so 1 over 5. So the equation of the perpendicular, y equal 1 over 5x plus c. Now this line passing through the point 0 and 6, this means c equals 6, or you can substitute to get c equals 6. So the equation of the line y equal 1 over 5x plus c plus 6. Number 12, Chai invests some money. By the end of the first year, the value of the investment has decreased by 35%. By the end of the second year, the value of the investment has increased by 40% of its value at the end of the first year. Find the overall percentage change in the value of the investment. So in the first year, decreased by 35. So this means it was 100, decreased by 35, now 65. This for the first year. Now for the second year, increased by 40%, so this means it was 100, increased by 40, so now 140. But now after the end of the first year, we have 65, so put 65 at the beginning of the second year and the cross multiply to find the value at the end of the second year. 65 times 140 divide by 100, you get 91. So now we start with 100 and we end with 91. So this means decreased by 9%. Number 13, solve 4 minus 3x more than or equal 6 minus x over 5. Multiply both sides by 5, or 5 go to the other side, multiply. So now 5 times 4 minus 3x more than or equal 6 minus x. Expand the bracket, 5 times 4, 20. 5 times negative 3, negative 15, x. more than or equal 6 minus x. Put x in one side, so transpose negative x to the other side, or you can transpose negative 15x to the other side. Now you have 15x minus x, and transpose 6 to the other side by negative, so 20 minus 6. Now 20 minus 6, 14, more than or equal 15 minus x equals 14x. Divide by 14, divide by 14, so x less than or equal 1. So x less than or equal 1. This is the solution for the inequality. Number 14, y inversely proportional to the square root of x minus 1. When x equals 4.25, y equals 12. Find x when y equals 3. So inversely proportional, this means y equals k over the square root of x minus 2. To find k, put x equal 4.25 and y equals 12. So 12 equals k over square root 4.25 minus 2. Find the square root of 4.25 minus 2 will be 1.5. So k over 1.5 equals 12. Now to find k, multiply 1.5 by 12. So k equals 18. So y equals 18 over x minus 2. We need to find the value of y when x when y equals 3. So now put y equals 3 to find x. So 3 equals 18 over square root x minus 2. Now we can switch between the square root and 3. So we can write square root x minus 2 equals 18 over 3, which is 6. So square root x minus 2 equals 6. Now by squaring both sides, so x minus 2 equals 36. So x equal 36 plus 2, so 38. Number 15, the diagram shows three shapes that are mathematically similar. The heights of the shapes are in the ratio small to medium to large, 1 to 5 to 8. 1 to 5 to 8. Find the ratio between the shaded area and the total unshaded area. If we have the ratio between their heights, we can deduce the ratio between their areas because they are similar, so just square. So the ratio between their areas, 1 square to 5 square to 8 square. So 1 to 25 to 64. This is the ratio between area of the small and area of the medium and area of the large. To find the shaded area, area of the middle minus area of the small, so 25 minus 1, so 24. Now area of the unshaded, the total unshaded area for the small one, and for the large we have 64 minus 25. So this part represents one part, and this 64 minus 25, so 39 parts. So in all, 39 and 1, we have 40, the area of the unshaded, so 40. So the ratio between the shaded to the unshaded, 24 to 40, we can simplify, divide by 2 or divide by 4, so 6 to 10. We can divide by 2, so 3 to 5. So the ratio between the shaded area and the unshaded area, 3 to 5 in the simplest form. Number 16, find the nth term of each sequence, 8, 15, 34, 71, 132. So what is the rule? We can find the first difference. 15 minus 8 equals 7. 34 minus 15 equals 19. 71 minus 34 equals 37. Now 132 minus 71, 61. So the first difference is not constant. We can find the second difference. The second difference, 19 minus 7 equals 12. 37 minus 19 equals 18. 61 minus 37 equals 24. The second difference is not constant. Find the third difference. 18 minus 12 equals 6. 24 minus 8 equals 6. Now, if the third difference is constant, so this cubic sequence, we have the general cubic sequence, the sequence for the cube numbers, which is 1 power 3, 2 power 3, which is 8, 3 power 3, which is 27, 4 power 3, which is 64. This is called the sequence of the cube numbers, and it's in the nth term for this sequence n power 3. Now compare between this sequence and that one. 1, 8, 8, 15, 27, 34, 64, and 71. Compare between the first four terms for n power 3 for the cube numbers and the first four terms for the original. 1, 8, 8, 15, 27, 34, 64, 71. We add 7 each time. So the nth term for this sequence is n power 3 plus 7. So the nth term is n power 3 plus 7. Now the second sequence, 2 over 1, 3 over 4, 4 over 16, 5 over 64, and so on. Look for the numerator. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, each time add 1. So the nth term for the numerator is n, because we add 1, so 1n. And if you go one step to the back, so you have 1, so n plus 1. So the nth term for the numerator, n plus 1. Because each time we add 1, so 1n. 1n plus what or minus what? One step to the back, 4, 3, 2, then 1, so n plus 1. For the denominator, 1, 4, 16, 64, 256. He multiplied by 4. 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 64. So if he multiplied by the same number, this geometric sequence, and we have rule for that sequence, ar power n minus 1. A is the first term, 1, so 1. And r is 4, because multiplied by 4. So 4 power n minus 1. So the nth term for the denominator, 4 power n minus 1. So for the numerator, n plus 1. For the denominator, 4 power n minus 1. Number 17, y equal 3x minus 2 over 1 minus x. Make x the subject. So cross multiply first. So y bracket 1 minus x equals 3x minus 2. Then expand y times 1, y times x. So y minus yx equals 3x minus 2. Put x in the same side, so you can put x in that side or that one, you have a choice. So it's easier, 3x plus yx, and transpose negative 2 by positive, so y plus 2. Now you have x and x, so take x common, so 3 plus y equals y plus 2. Then divide, or 3 plus y go to the other side by division, so x equal y plus 2 over 3 plus y. So y plus 2 over 3 plus 1. Number 18. The diagram shows some lands in the shape of triangle ABC. Houses are built on this land. Each house requires 400 meters square of the land. Find the greatest number of the houses that can be built on this land. So to find the greatest number of houses, you need to find the area for this triangle, divide by 400, and round down. Area of triangle equal half times 800 times 2300 sine of 30. Then divide that by 400 to find the number of houses. equal 1150, so don't need to round, so 1150 houses. Number 19, write as a single fraction in simplest form. So multiply the denominator, 7 times x plus 3, and cross multiply to find the numerator. So 2 times 7 minus x plus 2 into x plus 3. Simplify the numerator. 2 times 7, 14, minus, it's better to multiply first, then subtract. X times x equal x squared, x times 3 is 3x, 2 times x 2x, and 2 multiply 3 equals 6, over 7 into x plus 3. Now we can subtract the numerator, so 14. Now this negative, change all the sign out inside, so 14 minus x squared minus 3x minus 2x minus 6 over 7 into x plus 3. Combine the like terms for the numerator, so we have negative x squared, and arrange them. So negative x squared, negative 3x and negative 2x, so negative 5x, and we have 14 minus 6, which is so 8, so plus 8 over 7 into x plus 3. 20, solve 3 into 2 plus cosine x equal 5. I need to make cosine x as a subject, so expand first. 3 times 2 equals 6. 3 times cosine x, so 3 cosine x equals 5. Now transpose 6 to the other side, so 3 cosine of x equal 5 minus 6, which is negative 1. Divide by 3, divide by 3. So cosine x is negative 1 over 3. Now use your calculator to find the acute angle. Okay, to find the acute angle, forget the negative sign. So now cosine inverse 1 over 3, 70.5 to 1 decimal. Now look for the sign now. Cosine negative in which quadrant? We have asterisk rule. Cosine negative in the second and the third, because positive in the first and the fourth, so negative in second and third. In second, 180 minus theta. In the third, 180 plus theta. Theta is 70.5. So the two solution, so 180 minus 70.5 and 180 plus 70.5. 109.5 and 250.5. 21. The diagram shows a pyramid A, B, C, D, E. The pyramid has a square horizontal base with side 5 centimeter. The vertex E is vertically above the center O of the base. The height OA of the pyramid is 9 centimeter. Calculate the angle between EC and angle that EC makes with the base A, B, C, D. So to find the angle between EC and the base, we need to drop from E perpendicular to the base, which is O. So join CO. So we need to find this angle theta. So the angle between EC and the base, EC intersect the base at C, from E drop perpendicular at O, so join CO. We need to find this angle. For this angle, we have this right angle triangle. We have one side till now, EO, which is 9. So we need one more side to find this angle. If we extend CO, we have CA. We can find CA because this square, because the triangle ABC, right angle triangle at B, so we can find AC, then we can find its half, which is OC. So AC equals square root from Pythagoras theorem, 5 square plus 5 square equals 5 root 2 exact. It's better to take exact, not round first. Now we have AC equals 5 root 2. So we can deduce that OC have that. So OC equals 2.5 root 2. Now we have OC and OE. So we have opposite and adjacent. So we can find this angle using tan. So theta is tan inverse the opposite, which is 9, over the adjacent, which is 2.5 root 2, square root 2, equals 68.5 to 1 decimal. 22, simplify. X bar 2 over 3 divide x bar 8 over 3, subtract the power. So x bar negative 6 over 3, which is x bar negative 2, which is 1 over x bar 2 in the simplest form. So 1 over x bar 2. For B, 16 equals 64 power k. We need to find k. 16 can be written in terms of 2. If you factorize 16, divide by 2, 8, divide by 2, 4, divide by 2, 2, divide by 2, 1. So 2 power 4. So 16, 2 power 4. Because I need the same base for both sides. The same 64 equals 2 power 6. You can factorize, you get 2 power 6. So 2 power 4 equals 2 power 6 all power k. So 2 power 4 equal 2 power 6 times k, so 2 power 6k. Now base equal base, so power equal power. So 4 equal 6k, divide by 6, divide by 6, so k equal 4 over 6 or 2 over 3 in the simplest form. Now see, 3 power 3x times 1 over 9 power 4 minus 3x equal 3. We have a 3 and we have 9. So we can write 9 as 3 times 3 or 3 power 2. Because I need to have the same base. So 3 power 3x times 1 over 9. This means 1 over 3 power 2. All power 4 minus 3x equal 3. 1 over 3 power 2 can be written 3 power negative 2. So 3 power 3x times 3 power negative 2 all power 4 minus 3x equals 3, which is 3 power 1. Now if you have 2 power, multiply them. So 3 power 3x times 3 power negative 2 times 4, negative 8, negative 2 times negative 3, positive 6 equal 3 power 1. Now we can add, when we multiply, add the power. So 3x plus 6x is 9x. So 3 power 9x and negative 8, so minus 8 equal 3 power 1. So base equal base, then power equal power. So 9x minus 8 equals 1. So 9x equals transpose negative 8 to the other side by positive, so equal 9. Divide by 9, divide by 9, so x equals 1.